She walks into the ring with the calm of someone who already knows the ending. Her punches land with the force of thunder, wrapped in silk. At just over 130 pounds, Alycia Baumgardner has become the nightmare that haunts every champion in her division. They call her the Bomb, and once she explodes, there ain't no putting the pieces back together. Detroit breeds fighters, not just boxers. Alycia grew up knowing that doubt is just the fuel waiting to be burned. Her bloodline runs deep with German, Japanese, Korean, and African-American roots, a mix that seems forged for pure fire. But when she first stepped into the gym at 8 years old, she was just another girl in a room full of boys who thought she didn't belong. They laughed at first. Then, they learned. This is boxing fever. Here we go. November 13th, 2021, Sheffield, England. Under the bright lights of the Utilita Arena, Alycia stepped into enemy territory to face Terri Harper, the undefeated British star who held the WBC and IBO super featherweight titles. Harper was young, sharp, untouchable. Everyone expected a long, technical battle. What they got was a demolition. From the opening bell, the Bomb moved with purpose. She circled, studied, waited for the perfect opening. Harper tried to establish her rhythm with quick jabs and footwork, but Alycia was reading her like an open book. Every feint, every step, every breath was calculated. In the second round, she began to take control, her right hand finding its target again and again. Harper tried to match her pace, but the pressure kept building. The British crowd was loud, chanting Harper's name, trying to will their champion to victory. Then came the fourth round. Harper threw a lazy jab. Alycia saw it coming from a mile away. She slipped inside and unleashed a devastating right hand that landed flush on the champion's jaw. Harper's body went stiff. Her legs froze. The referee jumped in instantly, saving her from further damage as Alycia raised her hand, ready to finish what she started. The crowd went silent. A new champion had been born in their own backyard. That knockout was later named the 2021 Female Knockout of the Year by the WBC. Alycia had announced her arrival on the world stage, and she did it with one perfect punch. April 16th, 2022, Manchester, England, the Manchester Arena. After knocking out Terri Harper to claim her first world titles, Alycia stepped into the ring for her first title defense under her new promotional deal with Matchroom Boxing. Her opponent was Edith Soledad Matthysse, a 41-year-old Argentinian veteran and the elder sister of legendary Lucas Matthysse. She had over 15 years of professional experience and knew every trick in the book. But age and experience only matter if you can impose your will. From the opening bell, Alycia made it clear this was her night. She moved with grace and confidence, controlling the distance with sharp jabs and smooth footwork. Matthysse tried to use her veteran instincts to close the gap and make it a rough inside fight, but Alycia was always one step ahead. She boxed beautifully off both feet, switching stances and picking her shots with surgical precision. The champion never looked concerned about needing a stoppage. She was in complete control, dictating the pace and outclassing her opponent in every department. When the final bell rang, there was no drama. All three judges scored the fight 100-90, a clean sweep. 10 rounds of dominance. Alycia successfully defended her WBC and IBO titles and proved that she was not just a knockout artist. October 15th, 2022, London, England, the O2 Arena. This was the fight everyone wanted to see. Two undefeated champions with bad blood between them. Mikaela Mayer, the former Olympian and WBO and IBF champion, was the favorite, and Alycia was the underdog who everyone said had no chance. The trash talk before the fight was intense. The hatred felt real. Now it was time to settle it in the ring. From the opening bell, Alycia shocked the world. She came out fast and aggressive, her right hand landing clean and hard. In the second round, she unleashed a vicious combination that had Mayer holding on to survive. The momentum shifted, and everyone in the arena could feel it. The middle rounds were a war. Mayer had success with her jab in the fourth and fifth, but in the sixth round, Alycia came roaring back. She landed a barrage of right hooks at Mayer. The tide had turned. When the final bell rang, both fighters raised their hands in victory. But the judges' scorecards were red. It was a split decision. The underdog had pulled off the upset. Alycia was now the unified WBC, WBO, and IBF super featherweight champion. The boos rained down from the pro-Mayer crowd, but Alycia didn't care. She left as a unified champion. February 4th, 2023, New York City, the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. The stakes could not be higher. Alycia already held the WBC, IBF, and WBO super featherweight titles after her stunning upset victory over Mikaela Mayer. Now she faced Elhem Mekhaled for the vacant WBA title. A win would make her the undisputed champion of the world. Mekhaled was no pushover. The Algerian fighter came in ranked as the #1 contender with a record of 15 wins and just 1 loss. She was hungry, fearless, and ready to shock the world. But Alycia had been preparing for this moment her entire life. The first 2 rounds were competitive. Mekhaled pressed forward, trying to impose her will and test the champion's resolve. But in the 3rd round, everything changed. Alycia found that her timing and her power took over. She landed a perfect shot that sent Mekhaled crashing to the canvas. The challenger got up, but her legs were not the same. Moments later, Alycia dropped her again with another brutal combination. Mekhaled showed heart and survived the round. But the damage was done. Over the next 7 rounds, Alycia controlled every exchange. She used her speed to stay out of danger, and her power to keep Mekhaled on the defensive. When the bell rang, there was no doubt. Alycia Baumgardner had done it. She was now the undisputed super featherweight champion of the world. Every major belt in the division belonged to her. She stood in the center of the ring, not celebrating wildly, but confirming what she always knew. This was her destiny. July 15th, 2023, Detroit, Michigan, the Masonic Temple. Hometown glory on the line. 5 years after her only professional loss, Alycia finally got the chance to face Christina Linardatou again, the woman who had taken her undefeated record, the woman who had haunted her dreams. Now, Alycia was the undisputed champion, defending all her titles, and Linardatou was the challenger trying to reclaim past glory. This was not the same fighter Linardatou had beaten in 2018. This was a fully evolved champion, sharper, stronger, and more determined than ever before. From the opening bell, Alycia made that painfully clear. She moved with confidence, controlling the ring and dictating the pace. Her jab was sharp, and her footwork was flawless. Linardatou tried to use her experience and pressure to slow the champion down, but nothing worked. Round after round, Alycia picked her apart. She landed clean combinations to the head and brutal body shots that drained Linardatou's energy. The Greek fighter showed her toughness, refusing to back down, but she could not find answers for the speed and precision coming her way. Alycia's uppercuts snapped Linardatou's head back. Her left hooks crashed into the ribs. Every punch had meaning. By the middle rounds, it was clear that this fight was one-sided. Alycia was in complete control, and Detroit was going wild. Every punch she landed set the crowd into a frenzy. This was their daughter, their champion, their proof that Detroit still produces greatness. The energy in the building was electric. Kind of atmosphere that reminds you why boxing is called the theater of raw emotion. In the 9th round, she trapped Linardatou on the ropes and unleashed a vicious attack to the body and head. The crowd erupted. This was their champion, dominating the woman who once beat her. When the final bell rang, there was no drama. The judges' scorecards were unanimous and clear. Alycia Baumgardner had avenged her only loss in the most dominant fashion possible. She raised her hands in her hometown, the undisputed champion. The woman who proved that setbacks are just setups for greatness. 5 fights, 5 statements, 5 moments that prove one thing. When the bomb explodes, there ain't no recovery. Now she stands at the peak of her division, signed with most valuable promotions and ready for whatever comes next. The throne is hers, but in boxing, the crown is always under attack. And when you step into the ring with Alycia Baumgardner, you are not just facing a fighter, you're facing someone who has walked through fire and came out forged in steel. If this story inspired you, smash that like button and subscribe for more untold stories of fighters who refuse to quit. Drop a comment and tell us which fighter you want to see next. This was Boxing Fever. We'll see you soon.